the routine, the tree, the gifts, the food. But what if I told you that Christmas was once a crime? Or that the most famous holiday song was never meant for December? Today, we're peeling back the wrapping paper on the holiday season. From secret space missions to forbidden festivities, here are 10 Christmas facts that will change the way you see the holidays. I'm Daily Facts, and this is the ultimate Christmas deep dive. Number 9 takes us to Boston in 1659. If you were caught celebrating Christmas back then, you'd be a criminal. The Puritans actually banned the holiday for 22 years because they felt it had become too rowdy and unchristian. No caroling, no mincemeat pies, and definitely no decorations. You'd be fined 5 shillings, which was a lot of money back then, just for showing holiday spirit. Ever wonder why candy canes are shaped like hooks? Legend has it that in 1670, a choir master in Germany was worried about children being too noisy during the long Living Nativity service. He asked a local candy maker for sweet sticks to keep them quiet. He added the crook to represent a shepherd's staff. Originally, they were solid white. The red stripes and peppermint flavor didn't appear until nearly 200 years later. You're singing Jingle Bells at the wrong time. James Lord Pierpont composed the song in the mid-19th century under the title One Horse Open Sleigh. It was actually intended for a Thanksgiving program at his church in Savannah, Georgia. It was so popular that people started singing it again in December, and eventually it just stuck as a Christmas anthem. Number 6 is one of the most powerful moments in human history. In 1914, during the height of World War I, something incredible happened. German and British soldiers stepped out of their trenches in no man's land. They didn't fire weapons. Instead, they exchanged gifts, sang carols, and even played a game of football. For one day, the war simply stopped. It remains a haunting reminder of our shared humanity. Think Coca-Cola invented Santa? Not quite, but they did give him his brand. Before the 1930s, Santa was often depicted as a tall, thin man, or even a spooky-looking elf in green or tan robes. In 1931, illustrator Haddon Sundblom created the plump, jolly, red-suited Santa for a Coke ad campaign. That image became so iconic that it's now the only way the world sees him. Number 4 is a story of lasting friendship. Every year, the city of Boston receives a massive, beautiful Christmas tree from Nova Scotia, Canada. Why? Because in 1917, after the devastating Halifax explosion, Boston was the first city to send immediate medical aid and supplies. To this day, Nova Scotia sends their best tree as a thank you for a century-old act of kindness. If you visit Ukraine or Poland, you might see spider webs on a Christmas tree. Don't grab the broom. This is based on the legend of the Christmas spider. A poor widow couldn't afford to decorate her tree, but on Christmas morning, she woke up to find a spider had spun webs of gold and silver all over it. Today, tinsel is used to mimic those magical spider webs. Fact number 2 takes us out of this world. In 1965, astronauts Wally Schirra Jr. and Tom Stafford on Gemini 6 played a prank on mission control. They reported seeing a UFO in a polar orbit. Then they pulled out a smuggled harmonica and a set of small bells and played Jingle Bells. It became the first song ever broadcast from outer space. And finally, the man behind the myth. The Real St. Nicholas wasn't from the North Pole. He was from 4th century Turkey. He was a wealthy bishop who spent his entire life giving his inheritance to the poor. One story says he dropped bags of gold down a chimney to help a father pay for his daughter's weddings, which is where the tradition of stockings by the fireplace comes from. He wasn't a magical elf. He was a man who defined the spirit of giving. Christmas is more than just lights and shopping. It's a tapestry of history, some of it weird, and some of it truly inspiring. Which of these facts surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this long-form deep dive, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more facts every week. Merry Christmas, and I'll see you in the next one.